6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past few seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
And the Clippers starting five. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with Smart. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton a screen on Dunn. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Smart against Dunn. Outside Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Ayton. Reeves the pass to James. Lakers passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Goes back up. Count that bucket.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Here's Leonard. 23 points his last outing. Done outside. Mathurin passes to Collins. Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. Again, Leonard missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him, and he goes to the rack or four. Look, we know Leonard is a crafty, clever scorer, and he knows exactly how to get the defense out of position to draw foul.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 18 points. Smart misses. LeBron against Collins. Leonard with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 now.
And Leonard knows that corner three is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you guys.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Clippers with the ball. After LeBron James's miss. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez a screen on James. Mathurin, good.
Look, we know Mathurin is a flat-out scorer, but you rarely see him operate in that mid-range area.
James looking around to end the run. And the layup is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
.52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dunn kicks to Collins. A three from Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
LeBron, no luck.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good from outside.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
LeBron James on the wing. Back to Ayton. Reeves with it. He has yet to score. James finds Ayton. Tipped away. Smart with the steal. And that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
So for the Clippers right now, Sanders is out there with Batum. Then there's Washington. Then it's Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Reeves can't hit. The Clippers leading. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Batum. He's defended by LaRavia. And Bogdanovich kicks to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Over Kennard. And it's Washington missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here is Hachimura. Boy, was he something else against Dallas.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Marcus Smart's check in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Luke Kennard. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jones. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Leonard, he's checked in for Washington. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hayes. And LeBron subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now, here's Doncic. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Now done after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Sanders. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Doncic feeling it out. From the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's LeBron. Clippers able to drain the three. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
The Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Dunn passes to Sanders. Lopez sets a screen for Sanders. The kick out to Lopez. Hachimura grabs the miss.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Doncic against Sanders. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Leonard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Coach Lou, what stood out to you about your team's first half performance?
Just playing too casual, playing too cool. You know, we can't play cool. We got to take care of the basketball, get back in transition, and do everything harder. They made some adjustments against our defense, so now we're going to come out and make an adjustment ourselves, so we'll be fine.
Okay, turning it up a notch. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know. A poet.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Clippers have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Yeah, you know, a guy like Chris Dunn has a lot of value and utility in this league. As a matter of fact, we'd call that value-utility because he's reliable. He's going to get you something in just about every stat category, and he usually elevates the play of others when he's out there.
Lakers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Back to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good. The Clippers shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
The Clippers trail. Leonard dishes to Lopez. Collins kicks to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Smart with the steal. And here they go. Pulls up. Rebound by Brook Lopez. So it's the Clippers now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
James, the pass to Doncic. Five to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James misses.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And finished off by Collins.
And driving in, Collins stays flexible, able to make any adjustment need be to beat the contact.
Reeves against Mathurin. And stolen by Dunn. For the lead. And it's Mathurin missing. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Doncic passes to Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Smart's got his first points in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Leonard. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. To the middle, Mathurin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Doncic kicks to Ayton. On the wing, James. Pass to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Doncic has got 6.
Seems like Luka's jump shot gets better every year. He never stops working on his game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Sanders comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Now, here's Collins. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 3. And it's Mathurin missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Batum comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Chris Dunn. Here's Reeves. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. To the inside, here's Hayes, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the Clippers have possession. 4-point game. Inside, here's Mathurin. Kennard with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now Reeves. In the corner, Kennard with it. And the 3 off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers on top. They're up by 4. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Sanders is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Jones in at the 5.
Impressive vertical from Jones Jr. Defending at a high level, elevating to do so.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Four on the clock.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Oh, my!
Wow! A little extra sauce on the slam that time by Jones. This guy is a monster dunker.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Vanderbilt, a screen on Sanders. Here's Reeves. Hayes the pass to LaRavia. Lakers working the ball around now. Lets loose a 3. And it misses. The Clippers trail. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard can't tie it up as that one goes astray. Outside Vanderbilt. For 3. Can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. It's Bogdanovich. Now Jones. Oh!
My goodness.
And he jams it in.
If you play your role well like Jones Jr. did there in the pick and roll, scoring chances will come your way.
Here's Reeves. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Jones. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Sanders. Takes a step back. Leonard, no luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. LeBron, no problem with the wide open jam.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Mathurin. Lopez inside. He's covered by 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on 8.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
A big physical guy with an undeniably silky stroke. Brook Lopez is a force to be reckoned with at both ends of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Doncic, James outside, from deep. Cleared away by Leonard. Clippers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Lopez. Oh, the slam dunk.
and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic against Dunn. LeBron with a screen on Dunn. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some.
Oh, Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
Well, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick is going over with his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Shot clock at 6. Reeves fires. Misses the three. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Lopez rips down the rebound. So the Clippers with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thanks. Brooke, the offense came in waves tonight. How'd you guys manage to win this one?
It was a complete team effort. You know, we've been playing with pretty good energy, pretty good defense the whole game. Shots just weren't going down for us, and we knew that. So we just knew we had to keep grinding, keep grinding.
The key was you stayed persistent. Thanks, Brooke.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.